Hi, my name is Natalie Justice. I am the Executive Director at Elk Garden School Community Ministries, and I'm also one of the pastors who serves in the Russell County Parish. I've been appointed here since July of 2021, and so I'm just now under 6 months. Elk Garden School Community Ministries is located in the old Elk Garden Elementary School, which is in Rosedale. It is a place where we are striving to be the hands and feet of Jesus in Russell County. Through that, we have a food pantry. We have a community garden, which we start working on in March in order to provide fresh produce to individuals who may not be able to have access to that. And so the items that we grow in the community garden are handed out with our food pantry. We've partnered up with different organizations who have done donations with the food pantry, including Kinder Deer Processing, who has been donating venison during the deer hunting season as a way to help those who are not able to have access to that kind of protein. We also have a thrift store, and we are working and striving towards reopening the thrift store, which will be in January. COVID has been a very interesting season for us, and so during this season of COVID, when numbers have been high, we have worked and strived to reopen our thrift store in a brand new way. So we are revamping, revitalizing. In our thrift store, we have men, women's, and children's clothing, as well as houseware items, kitchen utensils, dishes, all sorts of things in order to help families be able to get these items at a very low cost. We also use our thrift store as a way to help those who maybe have lost their home in a fire, or maybe they're restarting. We've had individuals who have come to us because of domestic violence issues, and they are restarting their whole lives. And so we've had an opportunity to give items to those families so they could restart and have a refresh and renew. One of the things that we are doing that's a little new this year is we are providing holiday boxes for kids who are in need. And so what we are doing is we have put together boxes enough for 2 weeks of meals for kids who maybe their parents work, maybe they can't afford things, and they have an opportunity to use those items, make their food on their own, and be able to have that food that they would normally get during the lunch hour at school. We have partnered up with Honaker Elementary School, and we will be giving out 75 boxes to kids who are in need. We also provide utility assistance. We have had people who have called because they have not been able to pay their water bill or their electricity, and we try to do anything we can to help. If we're not able to, we try to contact local churches in order to help get the support that they need, as well as we refer. When we are not able to assist, we make sure we refer them to an organization that can help them. We also have quilting classes that are currently on hold right now, but they take place on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And these quilting classes have been just a really godsend for our individuals. Phyllis Sword, who is our she teaches the quilting classes. One of the stories she told me was the excitement and joy of seeing somebody make their first quilt, and how exciting it is for them to accomplish it. And we also do have Bible studies. We currently haven't had any due to the pandemic, but we are looking to start back up in March, and we're really excited about being able to host Bible studies again in order to just continue to bring the gospel and the good news to this area. And one of the coolest things that is so exciting about what Elk Garden does, we host Camp in the Community. And this is from the Holston Conference. They come in and they provide a camp for kids. And these kids who come, they get to hear the gospel for the very first time. Some have heard it before and some never have. And it's really amazing to see from the start to the finish how God is moving in the lives of these kids. Elk Garden is doing a lot, and we're continuing to strive to do a lot because we desire to be the hands and feet of Jesus in Russell County?
My name is Valerie Ritter. I'm pastor across the street from Elk Garden School Community Ministries, and I've been volunteering here about a year and a half. My first job was helping with the food pantry, taking in donations, getting them into this room ready so that we could send them out in bags. That's the way I've been helping most of the time since I've been here because of COVID. For a short while, we were able to let people come in and do their own shopping by category. So the way it works is we get all kinds of donations. We check them in. Basically, we have a vegetable section that folks have. We have soups, ramen, dry soups, and regular soups. We have pasta and spaghetti, beans in the cans and dry beans, proteins, things like chicken breast, Vienna sausage, tuna, those pieces, and protein. They get things from each of these categories. Then they get some macaroni and cheese, breakfast items, ravioli, which they really like, fruit if we have it. And then as we have it, we are able to give out baking supplies, cake mixes, things that you would use in your kitchen. We have a section of cleaning products that folks really appreciate getting, because those are things that if you're on food stamps, you can't buy those things with that. Then we also have toiletries, shampoo, those type of things that we give out. There's about $35 worth of products in a bag when they come in to pick them up. Originally it was set up so that it would help supplement a family of 4 for about a week. And it really is a good selection of things that are in there. Now, during the summertime, we supplement that with items from the community garden. Right now, we're able to give out some hamburger. Actually, it's venison that comes to us from Hunters for the Hungry. So there are different things that, as they come in extra, we're able to give them. Folks like coming in when it's not COVID to shop so they can pick the brands and the things that they like. You can kind of tell who does a lot of cooking and who's just looking for something to quickly put into the microwave. Some of the folks like the pop tops because they don't have a can opener. Others, probably like my mother, she can't work the pop tops, so they go for the regular tops. It is a neat way that we can take the blessings that come to us from the community to give to others so that they will be blessed. I feel very fortunate to be able to be a vessel through which God works to help others.
Hi, my name is Crystal Hillman. I'm the ministry assistant here at Elk Garden School Community Ministries. And this holiday season, we have put together boxes that are going to 2 of the local elementary schools that the guidance counselor will be handing out at those schools. So I wanted to kind of walk you through a box, which I'm going to tilt this forward and maybe you can see. I'm losing my fruit. So the first thing that we put in there are things that kids can open and snacks and meals that they can fix for themselves. So we have fruit and we have popcorn, which is wonderful. We have crackers and some ramen, which is wonderful. Keep you warm during the winter. We have a box of cereal for a good breakfast. We have yummy hot cocoa, which everybody loves on a cold winter night. We've got some snack bars for them that are kind of cereal bars. We have pudding snacks, oatmeal, warm oatmeal, some peanut butter, and then we have mac and cheese that they pour water in and just heat up in the microwave, which is wonderful. And we have ravioli and soup as well. So this idea was born from children being able to have meals during the break for Christmas. And as I'm sure you know, sometimes winter break is extended due to snow days and that kind of thing. So, not having access to the food at the cafeterias sometimes is a long stretch. And so we wanted to make sure that the kids in our community were going to have food available to them, something that they can do for themselves, that they can fix for themselves, and just kind of to take some of the pressure off of the winter break for them. So we do hope that the children are blessed in our community, and we're very excited about this and hope to continue it in the future. And I just wanted to say to the community, thank you so much for your donations and everyone that has contributed to this. It is truly, truly, truly a blessing, and we believe that children are going to be blessed for that.
You know, I've only been here 6 months, but my experience here at Elk Garden has really impacted me tremendously. One of the neatest stories was a woman had come in several weeks ago and shared that she was looking for employment. But because of her background and having a felony charge, she was not able to find anything. So we talked, and I sent her a list of different places that would hire individuals who may have had a checkered past. One of the greatest things was, even, and it took place today, was she called me and told me that she found a job, and she was so excited about it. God is doing some amazing things. Not only are we seeing God move in just the individuals who step through these doors, but we're also seeing it from the donations that we've received. When we ask for food items, it's amazing how the love pours out from different, organizations and churches within our community, and even individuals. We had an individual who had heard about what was going, that we were in need of toothbrushes and hygiene items. And he went out and basically bought out Dollar Tree's section that day. God is doing some amazing things. And for me, it has impacted me tremendously because I've been able to see God move in various ways and just see the generosity and love from people. When people are in need and the need is shared, people step up. And it's just great to see how God moves through that. My hope for Elk Garden in 5 years would be that we expand beyond what we are doing now. We have people who are not able to find jobs and who have never knew how to put a resume together. We have people who, like a lady who came in who had a felony charge, struggled to find employment just because of mistakes that they had made in the past. I'd love to see us have an opportunity to continue to minister to those individuals by helping them and preparing them and equipping them so they can go out into the workforce and find a job. I'd love to see our community garden expand. I'd love to see, God continue to move in the current ministries we have and expand beyond that. God is doing some amazing things here. And my hope is that in 5 years that we are doing and continue to do what God has called us to do, to serve people in Russell County, be the hands and feet of Jesus, and show God through all of our actions and everything we do.